Hello, another day for questions and answers regarding the Spousal Sponsorship Canada. Please, if this is the first time you're coming across my video, like, share, also comment, subscribe. You can call me El Detective. My Facebook page is El Detective. You can follow me on my Facebook page. So for us to handle or to deal with this question, I will have to address it to you at this moment. So the question goes like this. I submitted a spousal sponsorship application on July 13th, 2023. The application is still in process. In the meantime, my spouse got a temporary residence visa and she is coming to Canada by December 27th. As the spousal sponsorship application is still in process, what can be done after she lands in Canada? That's the question. If I got the spousal sponsorship application approved, can I submit the passport from Canada? Any advice, any suggestion will be appreciated. So that's the question. However, the main question here is to know if the passport could be submitted. Why? In Canada. So the answer to this question is that when you submit an application, spousal sponsorship application, and you want to come to Canada, and then you apply for, let's say, a visitor visa, which is a temporary residence visa, and it is approved or granted. And when you get to Canada and you don't want to go back in order to follow the same process of the sponsorship, you just want to stay and complete it. So it is possible at this particular moment. They have tried to, change certain things in the system which can, favor applicants. And I would say the sponsor and the principal applicant. So for this case, when you get here in Canada at, that will be December 27th, and then you want to stay, as long as you are here, let's say you arrive December 27th, you have maybe 6 months temporary residence visa, and then you have stayed until expecting, your application to be approved, and then it's still taking maybe a while to be approved. What you should do, you should make sure you renew your visa until when your application is approved. So it means that when they have resolved the application, or when they have made a decision of your application. So you should make sure you keep renewing your visa, because if not, when you are in and then your visa get expired and you don't, let's say you didn't renew your visa and then it get expired, you become what they call out of status, and then it can affect your application. Why? Because you are in Canada, so it can automatically affect your application. So meanwhile you are here, your visa is expiring or getting to expire, and your application is not yet finalized. You should make sure you renew your visa until your application is finalized. If it is approved, good. So the only thing is that the answer to this question is that when you arrive, as soon as you arrive and you don't want to go back to where you are coming from, just make sure you notify the Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada that you are in Canada and you are not going back, and this is your address. So you update the change of your address in with the immigration. Just make sure you update your new address with the Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada. And then at that time, you can also propose, so request that you will need a virtual landing. A virtual landing after the approval of your permanent residence application. So they will update that in the system when a decision is made in your case and then it is approved. They are going to now call you. Sometimes they call, sometimes they will send you the decision or the notification in your account, and then you just have to follow the instruction given to you, like in your account. And at that point, what is going to happen is that the virtual landing is when they are going to give you a link that you are going to click, like they are going to schedule you And with that link, when you click the link, you have a meeting with the immigration officer, and that interview will be your interview for a virtual landing. And that is it. But before then, they must have requested for your passport. They may say copy of your passport, so because you don't need visa anymore, and you will just scan a copy of your passport, and that's it. And after that, you will have a confirmation of your permanent residence application, and that is all. And after doing that, you have to upload your picture, all those things, and then they will send it to you at home or to the address. So that is how it is. So that's the answer of your question. Any clarification, if you don't really understand, you need some kind of clarification, you can get back to me. I will try to make sure I clarify you in different ways. Okay? All right. Make sure you share this video, because someone somewhere need the answer of this particular question or concern. So you can call me El Detective.